G'day, Johnsy here, and welcome to my next video after action report. This is the scenario called The Passage. It came out with the base game. The person that I'm playing against is a fellow that goes by the handle of Mad Mike. I know he's a member of both the Blitz Wargaming Club and the Few Good Men Wargaming Club. I've seen him about the forums on both of them for as long as I've been there, but I don't actually think I've ever played him before. Now the reason that we're playing this one is because The Passage is the scenario of the month at the Blitz Wargaming Club. So I've stuck my name down to have a game against someone in this, and yeah, I've got Mad Mike. So again, if you want to see the briefing, I'd suggest you pause it now. You'll need to have it on high definition, but yeah, pause him now and I'll let you go through all of it, and you'll be able to get the gist of it. Now I've already read it. I'll go to the next one now so you can have a look at it. I've already read it and gone through everything. Now basically we've both got around about a company or the same number of armour each, tanks each, as well as a company of infantry. Alright, so we go now to the tactical map. Now as you can see, I start up here and he starts down here. And we've got 3 places that we're trying to take. Alright, so designer notes, if you want to read them, pause now. And I'll go to the next one and you can pause that as well. He's actually put more in the designer notes than the other stuff, so yeah. Anyway, alright, so now we'll have a look at the setup. Alright, so this is the map. He's coming from down here somewhere, and as you can see, I'm here now. I've already done what I normally do for a setup. I've spent a couple of hours overflying the battlefield and then basically walking the battlefield. So you just press number 1 on your keyboard and it'll drop you down to head height. So we'll go and we'll have a bit of a squiz here. I might drop us down a bit. So as you can see, it's undulating country. It's not totally flat, but it's not hilly. There are a few hills there on both sides, and this is a very big map. It is huge. So you got the rail bridge, that's one of the objectives. You got the passage, so that's another objective, and then you've also got over here the culvert. So I think the idea of it is similar sort of forces, and it's a rush to the objectives and then a bit of a fight around them. Alright, just to give you a clue on how far these things are, from where I set up to the bridge is close enough to 1 3/4 kilometres. The whole map you're looking at 2.5 k's across. So yeah, we're going to have a bit of a long range blue here. Alright, so my setup, I'll turn off the objectives now so I don't play with them. Alright, so this is what I've got. Basically we've got 25th Guards Tank Brigade, and that's its headquarters. Now under it we got the 2 battalions. So this is the 1st battalion, and it's got, what is it there, 2, 4, 6 tanks in it, all T34s with the 85mm. So what I'm doing with that first one is I'm bringing them and sticking them on top of this hill here. Now I'll show you why. Alright, so this is hitting number 1 on the thing, and if I sit them here where they are and have a look, we've basically got really good view of most of that area that he's going to have to come across. You see? So we've got a good view of all this area that he's going to have to come across. So I'm hoping to get a few long range hits in. And we're talking about shots here that are going to be between 1.5 km and 2 kilometres. So I'm hoping that the 85mm will be enough to open up his guys, but he might not be enough to open it. Well, if he's got Panzer IVs, I'm not sure how much of a chance he'll have. But if he's got what I suspect, and there'll be some Panthers, maybe some Tigers, maybe even a King Tiger or 2, then she's going to be on for young and old. Alright, so that's the 1st Battalion. And they're going to be sort of like a manoeuvre element. I'm just going to have them in good overwatch positions. Then I've broken the 2nd Battalion. Where have I got it? Where I put it. Oh yeah, there it is. 2nd Battalion. Right, so they've got in there, what is it, 3rd Platoon and 1st Platoon, as well as these guys here. So that's the Guards headquarters, and then you've got the 2nd Platoon there. Alright, so 1st Platoon, 3rd Platoon and the Battalion headquarters. What I'm doing with them, they're all coming along here. So there's only a few spots you can get across these culverts. So they'll be coming along here and across this culvert, across here, and pulling up, setting up there, and I'm going to get them all facing sort of that way. Now you'll notice that they had some submachine gun units on the back. They've got 1 platoon of submachine gun units. They are actually going to take and hold the culvert, which is that area just there. Alright, so the rest, which is this mob here with 2 platoons of machine gun infantry, basically what they've got to do is all get over this little bridge here and to try and stick them in here, and the platoons will move into this wooded area where the machine guns excel, and then we'll have to have a little battle over this rail bridge. But my aim is to get my machine guns into this area as quickly as possible, and then just use the armour in an overwatch sort of a situation. Now, I don't have any artillery, so I'm hoping, you know, all things being fair, that he shouldn't. If he has, yeah, that'll make things a bit more interesting, especially in this area here, because I know I'd be holding off if I was him and trying to put some artillery rounds in there once I'm pretty well sure that he's got troops there. Alright, so yeah, I think that's just about everything there. It's going to be quite an interesting little fight. I haven't fought against Mad Mike before. I'm pretty sure he's German, but I'll find out a bit more info about that later on. And yeah, we shall see how it goes. Alright, if you're enjoying this, then you know the drill. Hit like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next turn. Bye. G'day, how you going? Alright, so this is the first turn. let's just have a look. I'm not expecting to see a great deal. We might get a couple of spotting icons, you know, the fog of war icons or something, but yeah, not expecting any exchange of lead. So as you can see, they're all heading off. These guys around are set up about there. This first group, they're heading for that area there, and then this second group are heading for that group of trees there. I'm thinking it's probably going to take about 3 turns for both of these two groups to get into these areas. So having this group up here in Overwatch, I reckon it'll be quite helpful. Oh yeah, so there's a fog of war icon there, another one there. Alright, so that was him. So he's actually racing his armour, which I suppose you would do, along the road. He's using the roadway. Interesting. I just want to check something. So we'll go to the orders phase. Right, so what I'm looking at here is where these guys are. Can they actually see? Oh yeah. So I'm looking for this area here. See that? Cover if they decide to come screaming over the hills here. So there's, yeah. Alright. So that's just make sure that these guys are going to be right. He's first through. Yeah. Oh mate, he's second through. Oh, so I need to change that to another fast. And do a fast. Oop. Don't you hate it when you do that? So that's that set up. This one here. And then we've got this fella here, so that'll be good to have that move there. That'll just more of a room out of there, and then this fella here. Just trying to stop the traffic jam in this area, that's all. Alright, so I think that's right now. Alright, so these guys. Alright, so they're in a straight line here. This will give me a bit of time to get these guys out in front. Alright, so that should stop any traffic jams. Yeah, so we've got a couple of fog of war icons here that we've found, so yeah. Like I said, she's going to be an interesting old blue. Going to depend on whether he's got Panzer IVs, Panthers, Tigers or King Tigers. Panzer IVs, probably the advantage is on my side. Anything else, I think he's pretty much got the advantage. So we'll just have to see, and then, you know, same with infantry. Depends on if he's got a full company of infantry, whether they're in half tracks or not. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, well, hope you're enjoying it, and I'll see you for the next turn. Bye. G'day, how you going? Alright, so this is this game against Mad Mike. Yeah, so we got some. So there was our first look. What do we got there? Yeah, Panzer IV. Lovely. I want heaps of Panzer IVs. No Tigers. Maybe only a couple of Panthers would be nice. Firing, so that's good. Alright, so let's just have a look here from his perspective. Might give us a bit more. It's looking like I maybe should have just bought those tanks where these guys are going. So they're the ones getting all the views. Yep, so by the looks of things, they're all Panzer IVs so far. So I'm pretty happy about that. So we got one in mid-air about here somewhere. Yeah, there he is there. Flying across, about to start going across the lake. So there he is there. And another one just out of the barrel. Alright, yep, oh that's good. Alright, so we'll go to the orders phase. This is just to give me an idea on what these guys are having a look at, what they can see. Pretty good view there. This old mate up here. Get him in the fight too. And the rest of these guys. Shorten them right up. Alright, these two are going truly on their way. Yep. So there's old mate there. And him. Yep, no, it's all good. Alright, well I think that'll do him for now. Be nice to knock a Panther 4 out, and I'm pretty sure he'll have at least some Panthers, maybe some Tigers, so we'll just have to wait and see. Haven't seen any infantry or half tracks as yet, so yeah, be interesting. Alright, talk to you when I'm talking to you, boy. G'day, how you going? Alright, so we've got this next turn going, so let's see whether these two shots that are in the air are going to hit this. No, doesn't look like it. Close, eh? They're letting them rip. These four have got themselves into a way. Tangly, like it looks like. I'll just watch that again. Life drive. Right, so we'll run across and we'll just watch this from the German point of view. Yep, so he's brought some of his armour across to try and knock out mine. Alright. So let's just have a bit of a look, see what we can see. There's one that fell short. I can't see where the other one went. So we've got a 2.4 kilometres. So that'll be interesting to see what happens there. Alright, I was just thinking of moving these two over this way more, but I think I'll leave it for now, just see how this develops. And just in case these guys get to where they're supposed to be, I might get these guys to jump out. Alright, so that's it. Hope you're enjoying it. And yeah, see you for the next turn. Bye.